In this video, we will discuss two additional file handling functions, seek and tell, which will be helpful when you are working with files. Before discussing how the seek and tell methods work, so let's try to understand what the file handler or the file pointer refers to. So file handler or the file pointer is an object returned when a file is opened. So say for example, consider the statement where you are opening a file sample.txt in the read mode. So whenever the open method is used to open a file, then a file pointer is returned by the open method, and in this case we are storing the file pointer in the variable fp. This file pointer can also be referred to as file handler. This file pointer refers to the location that defines from where the data is to be read or written into the file. On opening the file, at which position the file pointer is placed, that will be decided by the mode in which you are opening the file. If you open the file in the read mode, then the file pointer will be set to the first character of your file. When the file is opened in the write mode, so in that case also the file pointer refers to the first character of the file. When the file is opened in the append mode, then the file pointer will be referring to the last location of the file, that is the end of the file, so that the contents will be appended to the file from that position. Python supports two different functions to work with this file handler. So it supports the seek and tell methods. So let's see how these methods work. The tell method can be used to retrieve the current position of the file handler. You can use the general form fp.tell, where fp refers to the file pointer which is already returned by the open method. So this tell method returns the current position of the file handler or the file pointer. Consider this opening of the file sample.txt in the read mode. So the file sample.txt is opened in the read mode. So as we already discussed, when the file is opened in the read mode, so the file pointer should be placed at the beginning of the file. So now let's use the tell method to check the position of the file pointer. So consider the statement, so fp.tell. So we are using the tell method to retrieve the current position of the file pointer. So now let's run this code and see. Here you can observe that so fp.tell method is returning the value of 0, indicating that the file pointer is positioned at the beginning of the file. So whenever the file is opened in the read mode, then the file pointer is placed at the beginning of the file. Now let's try to use the read method to read few of the characters from the file, and let's check where the file pointer is positioned. So consider this code snippet where we are opening the file in the read mode. Then we are retrieving the position of the file pointer using the tell method. We are trying to read 15 characters using the read method, and after that we are trying to retrieve the position of the file pointer again using the tell method. So now let's run this code and see. So here you can observe that the initial file position is placed at 0 because you opened the file using the read mode. Then this read method reads 15 characters from this file. So this is the sample.txt file from which we are reading. When the file is opened in the read mode, then the file pointer is placed at the beginning of the file. So that is how the tell method is returning a value of 0. Then after that, we are trying to read 15 characters from the beginning of the file. So you can count 15 characters from the beginning of the file. So those 15 characters you are displaying onto the screen. So you can observe that welcome to this string counts to 15 characters. That's what we are reading from the file using the read method. Then again we are calling the tell method so to get the current location of the file. So after reading 15 characters from the file, then the file pointer is placed at the 15th location. So that is how it is returning a value of 15. So that is how the tell method can be used to retrieve the current file pointer position. Now let's assume that the file is opened in the append mode. So now let's see where the file pointer is placed. So let's run this code and see. Now you can observe that the file pointer is placed at 224th character. So you can observe the contents of the file here. So at the end of the file, the pointer is placed because you opened the file in the append mode. So that is how it is returning the last location of the file, that is 224. So this is how you can use the tell method so to get the current position of the file. So now let's consider where the file is opened in the write mode. So here also we are trying to use the tell method to retrieve the current file location. Here also you can observe that the file pointer is placed at the beginning of the file. So now you understand that when the file is opened in the read mode, the pointer is placed at the beginning of the file, and when the file is opened in the append mode, then the file pointer is placed at the end of the file, and when the file is opened using the W mode for writing, then also the file pointer is placed at the beginning of the file. And to know the current position of the file pointer, you can use the tell method. Now let's see how the seek method can be used. The seek method is used to alter the position of the file handler. So you can move the file pointer to a specific location or to a wanted location using the seek method. The general form is the fp.seekoff. It takes two arguments. The first argument refers to the offset and the second argument refers to the from where. The from where argument works as a reference point. The offset argument refers to how many bytes you would like to move forward from the reference point. So here FP refers to the file pointer. So offset is the number of positions to be moved forwarded, and from where argument indicates the reference point, and this from where argument can take either 0 or 1 or 2. So when it is set to 0, that indicates that you are referring to the beginning of the file. And when the value is set to 1, your reference point would be the current file position. And in the case when the from where is assigned with a value of 2, then it indicates the end of the file is a reference point. So that is from which reference point you would like to move forward and how many bytes you are indicating with the offset. Now let's consider this code snippet where we are opening the file sample.txt in the read mode. We are retrieving the position of the file pointer. Then we are reading 15 characters from the file using the read method. And then again we are trying to retrieve the position of the file pointer using the tell method. So now let's run this code and see. So here you can observe that the initial file position is set to 0. After that, we are reading 15 characters from the file. So those characters we are displaying using the print method. After reading 15 characters from the file pointer obviously is placed at the 15th character. That is how we are getting the value 15. So say for example, now I would like to move to some other position from this 15th character of the file. So intentionally, I would like to change the position of the file pointer. So how do I do that? So that can be done with the help of the seek method. So now let's try to use the seek method to change the position of the file pointer. So you can use the seek method by passing two arguments, where the first argument indicates how many bytes you would like to move forward from the current file pointer, and the second argument indicates the reference pointer. As we already discussed, 0 indicates from the beginning of the file. So using the seek method by passing the arguments 10, 0, I would like to indicate that. So from the beginning of the file, I would like to move forward 10 bytes or 10 characters. Now to check whether the file pointer is moved forward from the beginning of the file or not, you can use a tell method to check the current file pointer location. So now let's run this code and see. So you can observe here the initial position of the file pointer is set to 0 as we opened the file in the read mode. Then we are using the read method to read 15 characters from the beginning of the file. Then again we retrieved the file pointer position using the tell method. Then later we use the seek method to set the file pointer at the 10th character from the beginning of the file. Then after that again we use the tell method to retrieve the current file pointer position. So you can check the output here. The file pointer is placed at the 0th location at the beginning of the file. Then we read 15 characters from the beginning of the file. Then the file pointer was set to 15th character after reading 15 characters from the file. And then after that we set the file pointer to the 10th character. Then so you can observe that the file pointer is moved to 10th character instead of the 15th character. So that is how you can use a seek method to move to a specific location in the file. So that is the seek method is helpful to place the file pointer at a specified location with reference to the beginning of the file or the end of the file or from the current file position. So that is how you can use the tell and seek methods to work with a file pointer. Thank you for watching this video.